Hello there. This is Trisha from SANDYANDOTTO, and I am kind of starting my live right now because Pamela is doing her very last item. And so I'm going to go ahead and get set up here and make sure I've got the right camera angle here for my live sale. And so thank you for the people who are joining, and hopefully there will be a whole bunch more coming in as soon as Pamela wraps up her sale. And I'm just moving things around and getting organized. So welcome to the sale. And for all who are joining, if you have been at a sale, mine kind of works very similar. And while I have before we really get started, I am going to test something out and see if I can hello, Maria, and hello, Patricia. I'm going to see if I can put my email address in here because YouTube has been having some trouble with allowing us to do that. Now, I'm going to say, can you see that I just typed in my email address? Can you put something in the reply or in the comments to let me know if you can see my email address? That would be really helpful. And I'm going to see how the lighting is, if it's a little off or not. No email address. Okay. Let me see if it'll let me pin it. There. Now, can you see at the top of the chat, can you see my email address? So if you look up, you can see the pin. Okay, so you can see my email address up there. Okay, good. Because yeah, everybody all day has been having trouble with YouTube allowing them to type in email addresses and links and all kinds of crazy things. So at least now I kind of have that up there. Um, and so that will help. Yep, Joe is up here. He's being my little helper for right now. He just had a snack, so he should be good for a bit. So welcome to everyone who is joining me for this live sale. I will be getting started soon. I'm kind of waiting for Pamela's sale to end, and I'm just kind of seeing how my lighting situation is. So I'm gonna kind of hold. I've got a little beaver figurine. I'm just using that as a tester right now to see how the lighting is, because I'm not used to doing this at night. And so I've got a bunch of lights on here to test it out. So welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are popping in. This is wonderful. I'm just trying something out, doing a sale at night, trying to get through some more really fun items that I have, and trying to move them on to homes where they will have a good place and a great appreciation. And for anyone who hasn't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and welcome everyone. And oh, and Mary got her package. That's wonderful. And Maria got her card. So that's wonderful also. I'm so glad. At least, you know, the post office is getting a few things through. So I'm happy about that. I keep looking at packages that I have shipped, and they're just kind of sitting in limbo, they're just, in transit. Well, that doesn't help get things delivered. So I'm hoping the post office gets it there. So while we're waiting, just a few more minutes for everyone just to kind of pop over from hopefully Pamela's sale, where I know I've been kind of blasting everybody in the comments that I'm having a sale too. I've kind of been doing that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and a lot of sales, letting everybody know that I'm having one today and tonight, because I know not everybody is on the same time schedule, and so I know I'm on the West Coast, so it's still early here, but I know that there's an awful lot of night owls out there, and since especially it's Saturday night, and I thought that a lot of people might be up and ready to have some more fun in the chat, and welcome everyone, and hello, and thank you all for popping in. I really appreciate it. For anybody who is new to my sale or live sales, just a quick recap that I'm going to be showing an item, brief description. The item will have a price, and once you know the price, then I will be putting up a number, and the first person I see who puts the number in the chat will claim the item. And if anybody who is new is definitely welcome to participate and to purchase. And I just ask that you send me an email and with your name, your name, your email address, your PayPal email address, and your mailing address, and then that will allow me to send you an invoice. Shipping costs are not included with this, and I do not have any offer ups or anything like that. Everything is just straight price, to just make it easier on me and kind of everybody. I should not be having any buffering or anything like that. If you see any buffering, though, please let me know in the comments. I shouldn't have any because I do use my laptop and I am hardwired into my router, so I shouldn't have any kind of what am I trying to say? Buffering. That's it. So that's great. Wow. 22 people here. Wonderful. I am going to go ahead and get started because I've got a lot of things, and excuse me, I have just now developed a little tickle in my throat. Let's see. Seeing how I have everything. Yes, Joe is sitting up here. So this is not a shadow cat this time, or a shadow dog, as we've had in the past. No shadow animals right now, at least. That is an actual cat, and yes, that is Joe sitting up there. The other cat that you have seen pop into my videos is actually upstairs. I have a townhouse, so the bedrooms are upstairs, and she is upstairs, and she is taking a nap. She's not interested in any of this right now. And and I just want to remind everyone, I know a lot of people have been hearing and sending all their well wishes and prayers and everything's to Kelly, and just want to put out a reminder that and in case anybody doesn't know, that Kelly from Found Again is her YouTube channel, had an aneurysm and a stroke and has been in the hospital the past 2 weeks. Michelle just sent through, excuse me, an update that she's been moved out of the hospital and is now in rehab. So that is really good news. And Michelle has information on, pardon me, on a GoFundMe page. Gonna get another drink here. So if you are interested and able to help out with the GoFundMe, that would be great. And I know that it would be very much appreciated. And and then I mentioned the other cat, and she decided to come downstairs. So we'll see if she makes an appearance. So excuse me. I'm going to get rid of this tickle. It hasn't been there all day except for right now. So I am going to start with a pair of salt and pepper shakers, and they are little ducks. and they're kind of leaning in the same direction, which is interesting. They've got the little holes. One set of holes is bigger than the other, so you can tell them apart a little easier as to which one's the salt and which one's the pepper. They are marked Japan, oops, Japan on the bottom, and they do have their corks. Speaking of the devil, there she is. And this pair is $7 and it's number 26. Hi, yes, are you looking for treats? Okay. Let me see if I can get them now that I knocked them over. Excuse me. Oops, and I'm banging the table. Sorry about that. Okay, and I see Melissa for number 26, or whatever I just did with them. All right, thank you. And I have a whole bunch of linen tonight. In case anybody happened to see my preview video, you can see that I had a whole bunch of linen. So we're going to be going through. And yes, she's staring at me because I don't think I have the right treats for her right now. So this is it's either a table runner, or if you have a really long dresser, it could be a dresser scarf. And it is cross stitch. These beautiful flowers, and the edges are done very nicely on this also. And so for this table runner or dresser scarf, this is $8 and it's number 53. Oh, good, yes. That was an interesting one. That was my first attempt at UPS to Canada. So I just sent off Melanie. I just sent off your other one, and sis, I have you for that. Thank you. I just sent your other package, Melanie, off today through UPS. And hello, sis, and thanks for joining, and thanks to everyone who's joining. I appreciate everyone being here. And so up next, I am going to do this really cute little beaver figurine. This guy is adorable. He is about little over 3 inches tall, and he's very happy. He doesn't have any markings on the bottom, so he probably had a sticker of some kind. No chips or cracks or anything on him. He is in wonderful condition, and he is $7, number 40. I know beavers are not quite something that people collect, but he was just so cute, and he's so happy. I couldn't leave him behind. Um, and I did not put these in the in the preview. I just didn't have access to them at the time. And if you've been to other sales, I have had these pins before, but I'm giving them one more try because these are so pretty and very kind of that mid-century feel to them, especially with the round edges here, the very detailed leaves, the little pearls, the little rhinestone. There is no marking on this pin as to who made it, but this is just a very nice, kind of a delicate, more feminine statement piece. And this is $8, and it's number 12. And okay, I have Serendipity by Melanie first. And thank you for that. And next, I have this really fun grouping of ceramic ladies. These are figurines, and each one is kind of has a feel of a different country represented in them. And so here is the back, and they are made in Korea. Not all of them have the stickers on the bottom. So this one kind of looks like Spain. Oops. Kind of like Spain there. And then this one, what did I think of this? I don't remember what I kind of thought that one looked like originally. But she does have the sticker. And then this one has a more Japanese feel to her, maybe. She does have a little bit, you can see a little bit of a chip on her toe there. And then here's the back, and she does not have the sticker. This is a little Dutch girl in the back, and she does have the sticker. And this gal looks like Hawaii, and she does have the sticker. And then the last one here, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, they could be singing, definitely. Their eyes closed, their mouths open, like they're a little chorus. And so there are 6 of them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then those 2. And they are $6. We're yawning, yeah. $6, number 17, for these cute little ceramic figurines made in Korea. And I have Melissa first for those. Thank you. I have a personal size sugar and creamer with this really pretty pink rose on it. And I just have the tape on here to keep the lid on. And so, oh, I guess it goes like this. So this side has the rose on it, there and there. And then this side I guess that has the rose also, but this side just has the two on the side. This is by Marco, and I'm not 100% sure who Marco is, but they definitely have that, like maybe Japan or well, I don't know. I don't quite know who made these, but they are a very, very nice china. No chips or cracks on them. They're in wonderful condition, and the gold around the trim, the gold around the handle, everything is nice. Now, this one does have, because sometimes with porcelain and bone china, they do get those little dark marks there. And so that one does have that one little dark mark there. But this lovely pair is $8, and it's number 41. Oh, I'm just reading Joanne's comment about Christmas being half off. Oh my. And oh, hello, Pamela. Thank you so much. So glad you're here. And everyone, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate everyone being here. And so I have a pair of doilies. I have a large rectangular doily, really nice floral pattern in all the little circles there. And this, I don't see any stains or anything on this. It is in lovely condition. And then I have a smaller one, and this is a round one. And it has a nice flower right in the middle of it. And this pair is $5, and it's number 23. And hello, and thank you for everyone who is joining. Really glad everyone's here. And if you could please thumbs up the video, that would be great. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate you subscribing. And Joan Rogers, I see you for number 23. Thank you. And Melissa, who is so great about getting everybody to thumbs up. I appreciate that, Melissa. And next I have probably my favorite item. And this one is so beautiful. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to show you through the lens how beautiful this is. Now this is, and I wrote it down so I could remember, this is a Johann Seltzmann um, Germany, Bavaria pattern that made this, and I'll show you the, oops, there we go, the mark on the bottom. And this, again, I've got, excuse me, a piece of tape here holding the lid on. So this is a blue and a light blue. This is a very light blue. The top here is white, but this is blue and it has the gold. And these swans are just amazing how small this is and how beautifully detailed these swans are. And then the tape on that I have here just to hold the lid on, which again, the lid is blue with a little bit of white on there. Kind of makes it look like clouds as the swans are in the lake. And it does come with the original spoon. Let me get this up here with the gold trim on it. And the spoon is in wonderful condition. I'll show the back there and the top. So it's just incredible that the spoon is included in this, and the inside here, no chips or cracks on this. This is in wonderful condition, and it is just a beautiful piece. And yeah, it is just, oops, let me get the, well, I guess the tape is coming off. But yeah, this is just a lovely, lovely piece. And again, there is the bottom. And so for this is $9, and it's number 28. And I have Jennifer Lab Mama first on that one. Thank you. And my pen. And another one of my favorites that has been at other sales, but I like this guy a lot. This is a Holland mold, and oops, here we go. Holland mold, and it was painted by Alice in 1969. And this is a bank, and this guy is in such good condition. He doesn't even have a chip of paint anywhere. He was so well loved wherever somebody had him, whether it was Alice or somebody. So here is his little slot for the bank, and then his little plug. And his face is so cute, but she did such a good job on this. And again, 1969, and his paint is in fantastic condition, and he is just adorable. And he is $12, and he's number 44. Yeah, I think his eyes are bigger than his feet, and his ears are really big too. But yeah, this is just a great Holland mold. And yeah, he is so, so cute. Oh, that's right. Yes, he was born in 69. Unfortunately, I don't think this little mouse matches his Wedgwood collection very well. Oh my goodness. And for everybody who was here before, um, I do have a few more of the People Watchers. So for everyone who was enjoying the People Watchers, I did find, I ended up getting 2 bags of them. So I do have some more that have the actual description of them. So these are from the Gordon O'Brien and Sons. And for all of those who were here or who weren't here, um, their definition of the rooster that this guy um, is very fun that he is listed there. And he also has a little tag here that also has this. And I have one that is out of the bag also. Let me find him. Here he is. Nope. There. And when you try to find the one that isn't in the bag, so then that way you can actually see that these are really neat. So here he is, and he is made of real feathers, and he is really, really well made for being out of Hong Kong. So he is new old stock out of Hong Kong, and he's got all his real feathers here. And I do have, let me see. Okay, so I have, hello everyone who's just popping in. You are just in time for the People Watchers, the new old stock rooster that have, excuse me, that have labels on them. So everybody can have their best what would Vinny say moment with this really funny item. And hello, Stephanie. And so he also has this tag. Now I have two that have this label on them. And then I have three that are kind of a misprint. These say that they are a deluxe owl, but the owl is upside down and backwards. But the tag down here is correct. So if anyone is interested in the new old stock, I do have two that say that they are that are the roosters with the correct labeling. They are $7 and they're number 43. And then I have three that say owl. So if anyone is interested, they are $7 each and it's number 43. And you can have a good laugh and have a what would Vinny say moment. And Belinda, I have you for one. Thank you. And oh, and I think I forgot to mention that they do have little hooks on the bottom of their feet. So you can attach them. So whatever they were originally designed for, they were something to be attached to something. And then I didn't realize it at the time until I was looking at this a little closer. But I actually have something else by the same company. So I have this still in their original package, these birds that are picks. And so here's the back, and you can see each one has its own little pick. And here it says this People Watcher is and it is by the same company that made this. So the rooster and these birds are made by the same company. And so this is, again, new old stock out of Hong Kong. And these are $5 and they are number 45. And let's see. Oh, Stephanie, yeah, I did see. I am so sorry. Yes, I did see something earlier about your father, and I am very sorry. And I see Belinda for the birds. Thank you. And I'm going to do another little animal multi-pack since we're kind of on a roll for that. And I have a package with 3 raccoons in it. So we have the 3 different sizes. We have a larger raccoon, and he has orange eyes. We have a mid-sized raccoon, and he's standing up. And he also has orange eyes. And then we also have a little raccoon, and he also has orange eyes. Yeah, this is a really rough time of year. It's just a lot going on, but yeah, Stephanie, so sorry. So definitely keep us posted on what's going on and how your dad is doing. And these are $5, number 38. Oh, yes. So for everyone, yes, thank you for joining. And I did decide to do just kind of a pop-up here for Saturday night. I don't usually do these at night, but I thought this would be fun. And this is kind of a good time of year, I think, with everybody not being able to get together with all the family like they usually do, that having a nice chat with everyone, and having a place to chat with everyone is so helpful, I think, this time of year while everyone's kind of more isolated than what they're used to. So at least everyone can stay in touch. And I thought, well, this is great. I could have a sale and everybody can chat and have fun. And because it's still early for me, relatively early, because I'm West Coast. So I might do this next week also, again, just because people, again, can have some place if they're not able to go anywhere. um so yeah, we can have our own little party here. So I have this beautiful nursery vase. Here's the opening. And it's got these wonderful animals. We've got a teddy bear and a bunny and a giraffe, an elephant, and a little kangaroo. And this is called Animal Patch, and it's made by Ebeling, and I think it's Rouse, 1984. I'm going to show that. Yep, I've got the people watchers. So there is the bottom. This is made in England. Um, this unfortunately does have a little bit of a crack right here. So this would be much better for dried flowers or for anything else that you need to put in a nice little container like this. So because of the crack, this is just $6, and it is number 5. Yeah, normally, exactly. Everybody would be having parties with family and friends and neighbors and everything. And although that's probably still going to go on to some extent, it's probably better if we don't and we just kind of stay inside and stay safe. I thought this would be a great way for everybody to kind of have their own little party in the chat. Yeah, I know Canada is being much smarter and much stricter about those things. And And yeah, they're going to be much better in the long run for it than we are. That's for sure. So up next, I have a table runner. This is a longer table runner. Um, this is probably can't even see. It's long. This would definitely fit a nice long table. This side has beautiful colors. Now this is kind of like one that you could use for all year round. So we've got flowers, and again, this side would be great for fall and winter, and then this side with the beautiful green would be lovely for spring and summer. And this is handmade. This is all handmade. All these squares are sewn on, and you can see, let me get in close here. You can see the beautiful quilted stitching that is on here. And it's on both sides, but it's not thick because it's not stuffed for quilting, but this is obviously made by somebody who knows how to quilt and knows how to do these beautiful stitches. And this side on the purple, you can really see again the stitching work. I'm trying to get, it's so hard to see what you're doing, but you can see the stitching on here. It's just lovely. And the flowers on this side are beaded. So again, lovely handmade quality that you just don't see a lot anymore. But this is really nice that they did it with the two different colors or two different styles on each side, so you can use it pretty much all year round. And this is $15, and it's number 61. So yeah, somebody put a lot of care into making this. Um, and they definitely knew what they were doing. I wouldn't even know how to begin doing that. It probably is machine stitched, but still, it's made by a person who did this, uh, and I'm sure locally for where I got it, it would be a local person who did that, local to my area, who did that. And I am going to show off. I do have some quilt or some Afghans again. So I'm going to be showing off some lovely Afghans. Now, if I can just find my little marker with the measurements. Here it is. So this Afghan has the fringe on the ends, both ends. Love that. And then it has this really nice stitch where it crosses over, which I don't, again, I don't know how to do this kind of stuff. So hello and welcome to everyone who is joining. And yes, please hit the thumbs up. And I am so glad everyone is here to hang out and join in the chat. So this is so neat, the way that they took the color in transition and brought it in. So you have both colors there as it's transitioning from one color to the next. And this is a decent size. This is 62 inches by 40 inches. So it's not ultra huge, but it is, and I'm going to try to get it in here so you can see it's this wide. So that's the 40 inches, and then it is 62 inches. And yeah, it's just really nice boho colors, and then you've got the great fringe on there. And this one is $18, and it's number 62. That's right, Bren, it is groovy. But yeah, especially with the mustard yellow that they used, that is just very 70s inspired and just definitely makes me think boho with this one. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you have that style, that decor style with the real boho feel, it's like that would definitely fit in with it. Here I have kind of an older fashioned looking candle holder. So we have the amber glass, and that does just slip in to the slot here. And then this nice brass base, nicely detailed on that, and then the little handle for holding. And what's nice is that they put a felt bottom on here, so you didn't have to worry about it scratching the surface. So that was very nice of them. And this is a really pretty pattern on here. And this is $10 and it's number 36. And you could easily put a battery operated candle in there. So you didn't have to clean out any of wax or anything like that. And I have a little Delft Holland vase, little windmill. No, I'm pretty much done with Christmas. It wouldn't get anywhere in time for Christmas, so I started my Christmas sales like 4 weeks ago. So I am pretty much done. So this is nice white and blue. This side has the windmill, and this side just has a really nice floral pattern. No markings on the bottom. And this is $4 and it's number 3. Well, that's true. I definitely do shop also, but kind of when I do 4 weeks of nothing but Christmas, then I kind of will take a break. I might do some again after Christmas if anybody is interested. And Jen. Okay, I have Jen Bootsy for number 3. Now, vintage Christmas, though, I really don't have anything left. Like if you're looking for, the cute Santas and cute figurines from like the 40s and 50s and 60s, I I don't have any of that left, and probably won't have any of that again until that's something that I'll need to kind of work on accumulating. Up next, I have a handmade apron, and this is a tiered apron. So it has 4 tiers in the front. We have a dragonfly material, a flower, the bird houses, and then another kind of floral. And what they did is they got out some jewels. And in here, we've got a little bit of bling happening. on that layer, and then on this layer, we've got a couple little down here, and then on this layer, there's a couple more. So it's very cute how they did that. And then here is the back where it's nice and solid. So they put an extra piece in here so that they could have a nice solid back. And then the front again. And this is definitely handmade, and it's lovely workmanship on this. And this is $15, and it's number 60. Oh, I see. I'm getting caught up and I see Julie. Um, yeah, I can definitely understand why you'd be looking for that. Um, when you go to these, like my sale and anybody else's sale and vintage Christmas, give us an idea of what kind of vintage Christmas you're looking for, because then as we're out and looking around, um, we can zero in on things that you might be interested in if we have an idea of exactly what vintage Christmas you're looking for, because it's so vague. And Teresa, I see you for number 60. Thank you. So yeah, if you let us know, kind of a little more specifically, then we're definitely able to go out and look more for that. Um, so yeah, it's oh yeah, and Pamela just had like the mother load of mercury beads. Oh my gosh, and such beautiful colors she had. And then yeah, and then Julie, we as we're watching other people and seeing what they have, then we can direct you also, to other people's sales that might have what you're looking for. So feel free to share, either in the comments or send an email or something, and we can definitely be on the lookout for things that you're specifically looking for. So if there are any mid-century modern fans, this is real similar. I'm just going to clean this off. Um, this is very similar. If you were at Patrick's sale, he had one of these. And he had a single tiered one. This is a double tiered, and this has a beautiful gold finial top. This is a fantastic finial top, amazing. And then this part is also gold. And then we have the two silver trays and the silver base. And what's really neat about these trays, and I'm going to try to get in here so we can see, is that there is a little like a starburst right there. And there's one at there's four of them, so one at each of the this is it is Japan, but it is a different company. I'm going to put it there, and then I'm going to grab wherever my little magnifier went. This is Rivera is what this is. So this is Rivera, Japan, but it's very similar. His finial had a like a break in the finial, and this one doesn't. And so I don't know if that's anything different with the companies, but I just really liked how like here and here and then here and here are these little starbursts. um, which to me just really then screams the mid-century modern when you've got the little starbursts on there. Trying to get it so we can actually see one of them in there like that. So this gorgeous 2-tier stainless steel tray is $20 and it's number 10. So yeah, you don't see a lot of these double tiers in this great condition. There's, it's in fantastic condition. And then if there's anyone who likes, right here, is doing like a country farmhouse type kitchen decor, I have a little set that goes together. So I'm going to start by showing the magnets. So these are adorable, still in their package, magnets. It does not say what year they're from, but these are made in China, but they're definitely like, I'm going to say these are from the 90s. So with this, we have a little plate that has like the little matching cow. We have the little matching chicken on this plate. And then I have a trivet that has the matching pig. And this trivet, I love, it's made to look like a teapot. And it's got a hole so you can hang it on the wall if you'd like to. And this just says, what does it say? Oh, it says Taiwan. This one's made in Taiwan. And then it says Orient on it. So this is just an adorable little set for anybody who has the farmhouse kitchen. So you get all 3 of these. And okay, there we go. And so for this great set, this is $15 and it's number 15. And oh, great, sis, I have you for that. Wonderful. That was such a cute collection. I couldn't leave that behind. It was just adorable. There is a look for just about everything. So you just got to find the right person sometimes. So if you've been following some of the resellers, you will know that there are these containers are sake containers, and they whistle when when the sake is poured out. So the warm sake goes into this hole, and then it will come out that hole also. But because it's warm, even though this does work with cold water also, when you pour it out, there is a little hole here by the bird, and it'll make a whistling sound as you pour it out. And this one is marked made in Japan. And it has this this is like a garden. So we have like the rock decor and the beautiful flowers on this side, and then just the one flower up here. It's a very nice whistling sake. And you can actually pour anything into here and then have it just water will work too. And you can, oops, pour it out and then And then the, oops, hang on one second. There we go. My computer decided to pop up something on the right-hand side of my screen, and then I couldn't see the feed anymore, so I had to stop it. So for this whistling sake container, this is $15, and it is number 6. Yeah, they're really a lot of fun, and you don't have to use them for just sake. You can put any kind of beverage into it, and then when you go to pour it out, it makes that really fun little whistling sound. And Joanne, Precious Lavender Buttons, I have you for that. Thank you. And I'm going to show another pin now. This one is a butterfly pin. And this has beautiful detailing and lots of depth because they put 2 layers of wings in here. So you have the nice solid back, which actually, if I can get in here real close, there is, well, I'll show on the back. So the back does have some detailing to it. It's not just a solid piece. There is actually a design on the back of here. Then it has the beautiful mesh wings. But yeah, lots of detailing into this pin. No maker mark on it though, so I don't know who made this. But this is $8 and it is number 11. And Melissa, I have you for number 11. Thank you. And hello, Melody, and anybody else who has snuck in. Thank you, and welcome to the late sale. I appreciate everyone being here. And as I'm looking through this, and yeah, I didn't know that Belinda made Christmas items, so I would be interested in knowing what kind of Christmas items she made also. So I have another table runner, or again, it could be a dresser scarf for a longer dresser. And this is beautifully embroidered, hand embroidered. And we have these lovely hearts with the flowers inside. And then the flowers out here. And then this side has the same image. And then here is the back, so you can see how nicely stitched it is. And again, a very nice finished edge on this. Oops, there we go. Finished edge. And this lovely table runner dresser scarf is $8 and it's number 2. No stains on this one. It is very clean. It is in excellent condition. I'll run it through the camera again so you can see that it is in very, very nice condition. Yes, with the hearts, it would be really cute for Valentine's Day. You're right, Stephanie. That would be a wonderful idea. Yeah, very springtime colors. Very pretty that way. Next, I have a set of four. These are all identical. Well, sort of identical. You can tell that they are hand painted because there are some very slight differences in them, but there are four of them, and they could be coasters, they could be trinket dishes. These would also be great as like kitchen prep dishes. The back is also ceramic, but the little rim is not glazed so that it won't slide. Oops, it won't slide all over the your table or counter. And so this nice set of four is $8, and it's number 9. And thank you to anyone who is joining, and I would appreciate a thumbs up on the video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to get to 500 subscribers so that I can have a really nice celebration and giveaway. I've got a video up showing the 3 of the 4 items I will be giving away once I get to 500. And as I get closer to 500, then I will be showing what the fourth, the mystery item is. So up next, I have this beautiful black swan. And this is a hollow figurine, so it's not super heavy, but he's just got a really great gold bill, I guess, on him. And he's just a really nice shape. And you can see he's a good size. No markings on the bottom that, well, I guess there is a little bit of a marking on the bottom, but I can't really figure out what it says. So I will show it and try to get it in the light. It's like there is something in there, but I cannot tell exactly what it is. But he is just really neat. Yeah, because he would fit into a very mid-century modern. He would also kind of fit into that Hollywood Regency look with his big gold bill there. And he is $12. He's number 19. Oh, that's really neat, Belinda. I'm getting caught up on your chat. That's great. Yeah, I mine doesn't seem to be moving very much these days, so I am really trying to get the subs out there. So Mama's Treasures, thank you for picking that up. And I have my email at the top of the chat there. And for anybody new who is buying, please send me an email with your name, your PayPal email address, and your mailing address so that I can prepare an invoice. And if you're new to live sales and want to jump in, please feel free to do so. And just know that the prices that I give do not include shipping. And I have a clear glass elephant. with the trunk up, a candle holder, and no chips or cracks. He is in excellent condition. And he is $6, number 37. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that will look really great. And another Canadian. Wonderful. This is great having all the Canadians down here, in the sales. So up here I have a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. So here is the label. And so this was a decanter, and here is the lid, and it still has the kind of the seal on it. And this says Moosehead Fire Department. And this is ceramic. And here is the side. It says Spirit of 76. And the back. And this side. And this is in excellent condition. Oh, near Saskatoon. Oh my goodness. And how much snow do you have? And then on the bottom here, it says OMB liquor bottle number 33, 1974, Royal Halliburton, and then China is what it says under here. And here is the bottom. No chips or cracks on this. It's in wonderful condition. And this is $18, and it's number 46. Oh my goodness. A record breaking blizzard. Holy cow. I can't even imagine how much snow that would be to break records up there. I'm sure you guys have a lot of records up there for snowfall. So I have another Afghan, and this one is beautiful springtime colors, pinks and greens and blues. And again, really nice transitions between the colors, how they did that. And this is how wide this one is. This one is not a huge Afghan. This would be nice to have as a lap Afghan, or just kind of on the sofa Afghan. It does not have fringe, but it does have this nice pink color all along the edge. And this one is 56 inches by 31 inches. So again, not huge. This is it folded in half. You can see how big this is. Just a nice size. And this is $15, and it's number 65. I have another elephant item. This one is an African bowl. Again, this is a great boho style. This beautiful design on the other underside of the bowl. And then the top has the elephant. The elephant is carved in with the bowl. So very, very interesting design on this. And this is $7 and it's number 1. And here we'll go to India and this beautiful enameled brass bowl. And this has incredible enamel work on the inside and this beautiful edge. I'm trying to get it into the light there so you can see all the great colors that are in here. And then all along the outside is the same enamel work, which is just incredible. You usually only see these where it's one or the other, either the inside's decorated or the outside's decorated. But in this case, it is both that are decorated. Now there is one spot on the outside. Let me find it. Oh, right here. There is this one little spot right there where the enamel, the enamel has come off. But that is the only spot. And this is just gorgeous with the flowers that are in here. And then here is the bottom. And this definitely has, again, either a boho style or if you just like that kind of 60s, 70s kind of color scheme. And this bowl is $14 and it's number 42. $14, number 42. That's great. We're getting a geography lesson. That's wonderful. Um, I'm trying to think. Belinda, your box from Wednesday, my Wednesday sale, is that what you're asking about? Um, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm just reading Christine's message there. Yeah, thanks for coming, Christine, and you have a good night and good luck with your work tomorrow. And thank you so much for what you do because that is tough. That is really, really tough. Um, yes, unfortunately, yeah, I did mail all of the stuff out from Wednesday, and you'll check back. Oh, all right. Well, thank you for stopping by, Nancy. I know you are busy also. Next, I have a Coca-Cola tin. And so this is a tin where the top comes off, but it is made to look like a little delivery truck. And the wheels do turn around on this. They do spin. So you can like drive this like a real little truck. And so here is the front. Oh, I see what you're saying, Carol. Yeah. Well, gosh, with the post office taking, who knows how long to deliver things, it's kind of better to get things off in the mail. And I'm going to look because there's a really small tag here, and it does say the date on it, and I think it is, yeah, it's 1995. This is not super old, but it is 1995, which makes it what, 25 years old, if I'm doing my math right. So yeah, so it's in good condition for 25 years old. There's not much wear on it at all. So yeah, according to Etsy, it would be vintage, right? By their classifications. There is a little bit of wear around the rim of the lid, but the inside is still nice and clean and in good condition. And this is $6, and it's number 47. Yes, it would be fun to have that for a recipe box. Absolutely. That's a great idea, sis. Thinking outside the box. That's great. And next, I have a set of 6 napkins. And these are all cross-stitched with the same flower on them, all 6 of them. And these are still nice and crisp. I really don't think they were ever used. I think whoever did that, once they were done, they felt that they were probably too pretty to use. And so they still have a really nice feel to them. And they're all, again, very, very clean. And so there are 6, and these are just um, regular napkin size. That's good. We need more people, sis, to think outside the box. That's a good thing. Oh my gosh, Nancy. Oh no. Oh no, the darn raccoons. They'll get into anything, won't they? Oh my goodness. You can't trust them. So for these 6 napkins, they are $9, and they're number 55. Yes, it's always good to have unique thinkers because, how else are we going to figure things out or discover new things if we don't have more people thinking outside the box? So I have a little piece of carnival glass here, and I have to say it's not the strongest piece of carnival glass that I have ever seen. It is really hard to show off the purplish luster that is coming through here. It's not very strong. It's on the lighter side. As you can see, the glass itself is a little bit on the lighter side also, but it is very pretty. And the purple that comes off of it is very nice. It just kind of is, again, it's just a lighter carnival, however they make it, however they coat it with that. Um, but it is there. I'm trying to get it. It's like every time I can see it right over here as it hits the light, but getting it to come across here, it is a little harder. But it's a very nice pattern. It's that grapes pattern, grapes and leaves pattern. And this glass is $7 and it's number 22. The raccoon was eating the cat food. Oh my goodness, Nancy. Melissa, I have you for number 22. Thank you. Well, he just moved in and was making himself at home, wasn't he? They are unfortunately really smart. So it doesn't surprise me that they figured out how to get through the vine and the window and into the house. That would have been terrifying. I would have left the house. I would have said, "It's yours. I'll see you later." I have another pair of doilies. This is a round doily. This has a beautiful pattern on it, and this flower that's in the middle is just especially well done. And this is just a very nice round shape and no stains on that. And then this one, let me make sure. Yep, this is the right way. This one is another circle, another beautifully stitched pattern, very intricate work on this. And again, no stains on this. And this pair of doilies is $5 and it's number 24. I don't know how you stayed calm, Nancy. I really don't. Joan Rogers, I have you for number 24. Thank you. That is just crazy. But they're so aggressive, especially with food. I I'm amazed. He must have been full, had eaten enough or something that you could coax him out because I don't know if he would really leave on his own. Next up, I have a piece of Mexican pottery. This is not Tonala style, but this is Mexican pottery. It's a cat that is a planter. And I don't think this was ever used as a planter. It's very clean on the inside, but this cat has just a really nice face. Not one that I normally see. It's a very unique looking face. And on the bottom, make sure I get this the right way. Here we have the Made in Mexico mark. Oh, yeah, sis. Yeah, I would have run out of there too. Oh my goodness. Oh, but this is a very nice. This is kind of a speckled glaze on here. You can see I'll get him up real close. And you can see he's kind of an ivory, like a creamy colored ivory, and he does have brown specks in him. Now there is this mark here, but this is not on the inside. It's almost like it was like when they were making it, they got this little fold right there and then they just kind of left it there. But from what I can tell, it's not, let me get it in here. It's not carried through on the inside. It's not like a crack or anything. But this cat just has a really nice look to him and no chips or cracks. He is in excellent condition, but I can't imagine sticking this in my suitcase and taking it home from Mexico. Like this, whoever bought it really liked this. And this is $12 and it's number 25. She moved out on her own. Really? Oh my goodness. So Mama's Treasures, I have you for number 25. Thank you. So I guess that Nancy, when she moved out, she took her babies with her. I am gonna hope that she didn't like just leave them behind to fend for themselves when they got a little bigger. Because usually raccoon families, I think, stay together for quite a while. Next up, I have a Lefton trinket box. This is like I guess it's like a porcelain trinket box. Yeah, they are really tough on outdoor cats, and they will grab them too with their big claws. Yeah, they're really tough. They are. They're very aggressive and very nasty. Let's see. Nancy teaches mammal study badges for the Boy Scouts. She just needed a safe place during the storm and they left. Well, that was very nice of you to offer your hospitality to the raccoon family during the storm. You are a better person than most of us, that is for sure. This is an excellent condition, no chips or cracks on it, and it's just a beautiful springtime, summer. We can all long for the flowers, as most places right now are unfortunately covered in snow. And on the bottom here, it says Lefton, and it says hand painted, and it has numbers, and it says Lefton China, hand painted. I think China just because this is like a porcelain. And this is $8, and it is number 8. Oh my goodness, the raccoon tore a hole in the side of your mom's house. Holy cow. Yeah, I'll bet you had to get a specialist to get him out of the house. And Jen Bootsy, I see you for number 8. Thank you. That is crazy. Boy, he wanted in. My mom was very lucky. She had a green belt behind her old house that had a family of raccoons back there. But from what I can tell, they never messed with her house. They always just, you know, came and went through the green belt, but did not approach the house or have anything to do with the house. I have another Afghan. This one is a really pretty design. And again, I'm looking for, here we go, my sheet with the information. Now, this is long, but it isn't wide. So it's 31 inches wide. So this is all the wider it is. So this would be a great for a single person to cover up. You know, if you're laying on the couch and you wanted to cover your legs, because it is 68 inches long. So it is quite long. But these squares are just gorgeous. All the different colors that are in here, tons of colors. And there's even some blue. I think the blue ones are down here, blue and purple, and just lovely. And it is thick. This is a thicker one than some of the other ones. It has a really nice weight to it. So it would definitely keep you warm. And again, this one is 68 inches by 31 inches wide, so less than a yardstick wide. And this is $18 and it's number 64. Yeah, it does look a lot like stained glass. It does have that pretty look to it because of all the different colors and combinations that they used. And Jen Bootsy, I have you for that. You are going to love this. The camera does not even show how pretty this one is. It is beautiful. And again, so well made. Whoever did these stitches was just so talented. I'm going to put it over here. And then I'm going to show this one because this is, and I showed this, I think, in my last sale. But this is such a beautiful example of a beaded tree that it is worth showing off for everyone to be able to see. Some of you may remember this. It was either my last sale or the sale before that. But this is made out of copper, and so the copper is wired here, and then all of the copper comes out here, and it's got these beautiful leaves on it, and it is this lovely bonsai tree. Oh yeah, that's my mom talking about the raccoons that she had at her house. And this is a copper pot that this is in. And this is such a beautiful example with the beads being clustered together. And this is just an absolutely beautiful example of a beaded tree. with this nice bonsai style. Yeah, it's phenomenal how this is made and the craftsmanship that went into creating this. And looking at other examples of this, you just don't see these clusters. Um, the time that was taken to create this specific shape for this cluster. These beads are not anything fancy. I believe these are just, I'm trying to feel. Um, I think they are just plastic beads. I'm going to get in here real close so you can see. It's that little three pointed bead. Um, so it's just those, but that's done so well. Um, and this is just a beautiful example of this. Um, I do have it for sale, although it is, and I don't even, oh, I don't have my price on it. But this is $50. If anyone is interested in this, let me know. But yeah, this is just, it's worth showing just so everybody can see it and enjoy it because it is truly beautiful. That I do like you don't come across sometimes you just don't come across those things, and when you do, it even though yes it is for sale, and yes I do plan on selling it, because if I did put this out somewhere my cats would destroy it. They would be like, ooh, that's shiny and sparkly, let's go play with it. And yeah, they would have it in a million pieces. uh, but I definitely thought it was worth sharing, and showing because we just don't see things like that every day, and that's one of the reasons why I think we all like watching George the Antique Nomad. If you don't watch his videos, because he comes across and shows all the interesting and unusual things that you just don't see every day, and so that is really pretty. Um, yes. In this case, I don't think it's as fancy as having like quartz stone, um, or anything like that. Not quite that fancy of a tree, but it is beautiful. And whoever made that was very skilled and put a lot of work into it. I have another apron. And this is another handmade apron. And whoever did this, oops, I don't know what that goes to. Um, well, what's number? Oops, hold on one second. Hmm. Oh, I did. Okay. Well, there was one number I thought I was using twice, and I think I did use it twice, but I will figure that out on my end. So this is a beautiful handmade apron, and it is this nice kind of golden brown gingham that's used for the material. And then what the gal did was, as she put together these pleats, she did a little bit of cross stitching in there. And then down on the bottom here, we have some more stitching work that she did. And it's just with the black thread that she did this, but it just shows off and changes the look of the gingham. It's very cleverly made to create a, a secondary design when there really wasn't one, that she did with just the black thread. And then the what am I trying to think? The tie is the same color. Yeah, chicken scratch, exactly. It's just very, very nicely done. Simple but elegant on this one. And this is $12, and it's number 59. But yeah, she did a really, really good job with that. I am very impressed, especially the way it makes the colors just pop in there. Those aprons are your number one item for aprons. You mean that style, Joanne, that you like that style of apron? Up next, I have another pin, and this has cherries on it and these really nice, oh, gingham. You like the gingham? Yeah, yeah, it is very nice. So we have these beautiful red enamel cherries. Here is the back, and these beautiful leaves. And then in the front, we have two very blingy cherries. And those each have these little stones in them. And I checked, and all of the stones are there. And the back, there is no mark on here for who the maker is, but you can see what a nice job they did, because each of these cherries is individual that has been attached. So they really took a lot of time to put all that together. And even the red is very nice, no chips or anything on this. It is in very good condition. And this is $10, and it's number 14. Oh, if they're smocked, yeah, Bren, that is a very nice look. Okay, and Patricia's going back, number 59. Okay, so Patricia, you'll take the apron. Okay, I have you for the apron. And I have a dog planter. This is a solid green color all the way through. And he looks kind of like a, I don't know, like a spaniel type dog to me. And now on my screen, I don't know how it looks on your screen. On my screen, he looks a little more teal colored than what he actually is. He is like a very traditional green, lighter green color. And then here is the inside. I do think that he was used as a planter, but he's in pretty good shape. Now, what he does have, now, what he had, yes, down on the underside of his foot, he does have a little chip. And I don't see any specific mark as to who made him, and no um, tracks or anything to determine who made him. And he does have, as you can see, a little bit of a like a pitting right there on his nose. And there was another spot. And now I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. And he does have crazing on him also. So it does make me think that he does have some age. I'll show down here that he's got some crazing down here. And he is $12 and he's number 21. I thought he had another little pit mark like what he has up here, but I am not finding it right now. But he may. And oh, Mary Cox, I have you for number 21. Thank you. And I have another table runner or a dresser scarf, however you would like to use it. And it has this beautiful basket, nice embroidered basket on each end. Here's the other side. And then it has this beautiful kind of trail of flowers from one basket to the other. And a lovely, there we go, kind of variated yellow all the way, and on the bottom, there we go, also. Yes, Mary, I can send that with your other items. I will put them all together. And then here is the back. This is a really clean back. This person did a wonderful job stitching all of that. And this lovely table runner or dresser scarf is $8 and it is number 53. Well, thank you. I'm very lucky to find these when I do find them. I kind of makes me sad because I've done a lot of this type of work, stitch work, and it makes me really sad when I see that in the thrift store. It's like, no, somebody needs to have this and appreciate it. And Jen Bootsy, I have you for that. Because I know the work that goes into those, and yeah, I definitely want somebody to appreciate it. And I have a couple of crochet hot pads. And these are it's a nice flower design, and it's got the orange and yellow kind of flower in the middle, but it also has this very multicolored thread used. So it almost goes with any color scheme because it has so many different colors in it. And then here is the back, which is nice and flat. And then this side is a little more of the raised side. So you can put a pan on there. And there's lots of thickness here to keep everything, to keep your counter or anything safe. And this pair is $5 and it's number 50. Hmm. Yes, it is. It's a puff stitch because it does like on each level it pops out. Very good. Next up, I have some stacking mugs, maybe. So I have three stacking mugs. This great, like 60s, early 70s design with the little daisy inside of the checkerboard. Now, on this side, you can see the one in the middle does have a little bit of color fading, but these are in excellent condition. There's no chips or cracks on any of these. And oh, and I see Mary put down number 50. Let me find that really quick while I show these off. Number 50 is the hot pads. Okay. So, Mary, I have you for the hot pads. Thank you. And so these, again, I'm going to show here is the bottom one, and it is in very good condition. And then this one is the one that has a little bit of the fading on this side. You really wouldn't notice it unless you were looking at the other one and you could see that it's just a hair lighter. But both of these are in very good condition. And on the bottom, it just says USA on it. But this is a really nice stacked set. And they are $10, number 34. Yeah, I think I think everybody. Um, I I have some that I think my grandmother had in the camper. They're milk glass ones, but I think she had those in her camper, and I don't know how I ended up with those, but they're the stacking kind, but they're the milk glass ones with the big flower, just a single flower, and there's like one's yellow, one's orange. Can't remember what the other colors are, but yeah, I don't know how I ended up with those, but I have them. Don't plan on using them though because they're in really good condition. So this is a either a curtain or like just a vanity. It's not overly old. I think this is from like the 90s. So this is heritage lace. It's 100% polyester. And here is the label on it. But what I loved about this is the theme of it. So it is this beautiful white picket fence with a garden. You got the little bird on the fence, and it just goes all the way across. And this is just so sweet, just adorable to have this beautiful little garden theme on a like a valance or or even if you're going to think outside the box, it could be for anywhere. And this is it's 63 inches long, and it's 15 inches in this length, 15 inches up and down. And this is $9, and it's number 57. You know, this would even be great out in a she shed or used for any kind of crafting project, because each one is kind of its own little self-contained scene. And Melanie. Okay, I have Melanie for number 57. Wonderful. And I'm going to do my last pin for the night. And this is a silver tone pin. And it is this nice big flower. So we've got leaves. We've got this really nice, you can see the depth that they did here with this leaf section, how this part just pops out. And then in the middle, we have this beautiful pearl. And the back is, oops, very nice. It's hard to hang on to it just by the bottom. It's not enamel. It's just really thick, I guess silver plate. I'm not quite sure what the metal is, but it just is like a solid piece of metal. Oh, okay. Well, good night, sis. It was nice having you here. So here's the back. And again, no markings on this, but it is just a really nice with the level of texture that is on this pin. And this is quite a large pin. You can see it's got a good statement piece with that. And this is $12, and it's number 13. Yeah, great for hats. Absolutely. Anywhere where you want it to really pop, you know, something to really pop out and have that, you know, have a really nice accent. And I see Serendipity by Melanie first on that one. Thank you. And here I have an elephant, a ceramic elephant, and he is white, a white ceramic with these really pretty applied blue flowers. And he is by Formalities by Baum Brothers. So I'm thinking that he most likely was part of maybe a floral arrangement, but very pretty gold detailing, almost giving him kind of Egyptian eyes, I think, with that look. And he is $7. And I'll put it back there. He is number 4. Yeah, he just has a really sweet look and a sweet face. And I am trying to grab, see if I can do this. Oh, my last Afghan was trying to make a run for it. So I ended up corralling it back. And so this one I think is my largest Afghan of the night. And this has a dark brown. Well, gosh, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. This actually has 5 colors. So we have the light yellow, the medium yellow, the light brown, the medium brown, and then the dark brown. Very nice finished edge on this, and a really good stripe. Not super heavy. So this would be very good as like a couch while you're sitting on the couch and just need a little something to keep you warm. And again, it's got those great boho style colors. And it's very soft too. So this one is 68 inches by 44 inches. So it is good. You know, this would be great for 2 people to share on the sofa or a couple of kids to share on the sofa. And this is $20 and it's number 63. Well, hello, Sarah. Yes, we are having the night owl sale. It's a great place to just hang out and chit chat. Yes, it is kind of a pop-up sale. I've been trying to advertise it for the past few days, kind of sneaking it in on other people's sales. Okay, and I think this one is my last apron of the evening, and it is probably my favorite one. It definitely has that kind of early 60s feel to it. And this was handmade. And you can tell it was handmade just by the care that was put into this. It's this beautiful kind of aqua blue color. And they stitched in this polka dot so that it matches beautifully with this. And then up here hidden, they just used the polka dot material doubled over to make a pocket. And then underneath here, we have 3 layers of this, 3 layers to make this a little poof out a bit. And then this beautiful lace over the top. And then the ties are this beautiful material. And then here is the back. But this is just one of the most beautiful, like hostess aprons that I think you will ever see. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to cook in this, but if you were hosting and needed a party apron, this would be the one. This is a show-stopping apron. And this beautiful, beautiful piece of work here that somebody put a lot of care into is $20 and it's number 58. And I see we're getting caught up on the people watchers. Oh, yes, I did have the other set, the smaller birds that were made by the same company and were technically people watchers, but they were just normal birds. And then I have, this is like a lap quilt. There is a little bit of padding in here, but not enough to be a heavy quilt, but it is these four beautiful squares. Now I'm thinking this is like a pinwheel design. And so there are these four beautiful squares here. And then the back is, I don't quite know. I think that they picked this material more because it has a little bit of a flannel feel to it, and it definitely would help keep you warm if you were using this as like a lap quilt. And you can see this does also have the beautiful quilted stitching, and this is some kind of a floral pattern that they used for the stitching. And on the back here, I'll show you this on the purple side because you can really see the flower design in there. This is lovely stitching on here. Yeah, and both sides are very pretty, and even the different materials that they used here go so nicely together. And so this is a beautiful handmade piece, and it measures 28 inches by 28 inches. So again, this would be great for, if you were in your car and you needed a little extra warmth, or if you knew anybody who was maybe in a wheelchair and needed a little extra warmth, this would be very good. Go across the lap to keep them warm, or even for a kid who needed a little bit of a little quilt to kind of cuddle with. This is $15 and it's number 54. Again, I love finding things that are handmade and handmade with care, and somebody really put a lot of time and their talent into this. And serendipity, I have you for 54. Wonderful. And another one of my favorite boho type items is this painted wooden block. Now, each side is painted differently, and this is hand painted. And then down here, we have the little signature of the person who painted it. But I think that this is great, the way that they have painted each of these sections. And on top, we have a whole bunch of holes. Now, what they were originally used for, I don't know, but they could definitely be used for pens or pencils or crafting. They'd be great with dried flowers or even brushes. If you were a painter and needed some place to put your brushes, or, coloring pencils or something like that. And there is nice felt on the bottom so that it wouldn't scratch the surface that it was sitting on. Now, the only thing, and I think this was part of the wood, is part of this corner is missing. You can see there's just a little bit of a chunk out of there. But it's just lots of creative ideas that you could use this block for. And it is so interesting. You could have a different side showing, and it would feel like it was a totally different block. And this is $7, and it is number 7. Yeah, it very well could be for paintbrushes. It would even be cute in your bathroom to put your makeup brushes in. That would be really a good idea too. And Belinda, I have you for number 7. Thank you. Okay. I have a pair of embroidered pillowcases. And this has, both of them have the same design, and it is this beautiful, like, I guess like pansies is what these are. So we have purple pansies across here. And then here is the, whoops, here is the second one, has the same flowers on it. Now, the only thing I have found, and I'm going to see if I can find it, is right down here, and you may be able to see there's just a little bit. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. A little bit of discoloration right in about this area. And I'm going to see if you can kind of see there's just a little bit of that slight yellowing right there, which I don't know if that's just from storage. But that's only the only part I could really see. But otherwise, they are like standard pillowcase size. And then the back is plain. And then here is this one. And so that one little spot was the only one that I remember seeing, was just that one little bit of discoloration. And again, that could probably be if you really wanted to like soak that part maybe in OxyClean or something like that to try to get that out, do a little more of a spot treatment on that. Um, both of these for the pair, they are $12 and they're number 7. Yeah, and they're really soft. They're a very nice, not crisp like cotton, but they're more softer, not quite flannel, but more maybe along those lines of having something in them to make them almost a little more like flannelish. But yeah, they are a very nice quality, and the flowers again are done very nicely. Not quite jersey, and I know what you mean because I actually have jersey sheets on my bed right now, because of the temperatures that we're having right now. Not super cold, but just cold enough that I don't want cotton sheets anymore. So yes, I do know jersey, and not quite jersey. More cotton than jersey, but definitely like maybe some kind of a poly blend or something like that. And then I do have some art. I love looking through the art section, and I always am going through that. Um, no, I do not have paint by numbers on the wall, but let me see, this print here and this print here were both done by my grandmother by marriage, who did the quilt that I had in the last sale. She painted both of those, and I have a couple others that she painted, and she did very nice work. They are very lovely paintings. And I have one which you can't quite see, but I have one over my fireplace, which is just right over there, that she did. And then I have one in the dining room and then one upstairs. And my mom has a bunch. Yes, the British Canadian. Yes. Yeah, she is very talented with painting and yeah, being able to crochet and all of that stuff. So yes, so we definitely kept those because they're lovely pieces of art. But I always love and you can tell I find art all the time and really enjoy it. And so I always go through the section looking for interesting pieces of art. And so this one I found, and darn glare, always battling the glare. And so this is an iris, and it is a beautiful iris. This one was done by, and I'm going to see, Oscar, and now I can't remember his name. I'm going to look it up. Number 31. Oh, right here. Well, now I'm not sure I'm going to be even able to pronounce it. It's Tejeda to Jada to I'm not sure. But this was most likely one of his works from the 80s, which it has definitely more of that 80s kind of look to it. But it's just a very nice iris. I thought he did a really good job of capturing all of the colors that are in iris, and especially this little yellow bit back there. Thought it was very nice. And this is $12 and it's number 31. Yeah, it could be pronounced more of with the H on there, more of a Hispanic sound to it, which I have to say I'm not very good at that type of a name. And hello, Debbie. Welcome. This other one that I found, I really liked. One because it has a kind of a foil look to it. You can see how shiny that is. And this is an orchids painting. Well, I'm not even sure it's a painting. I'm not sure what this is. This is in a very Art Deco style frame. And one of the reasons I picked this up was because the back of this frame is leather and it's hammered into the back with nails. And it's by C.A. Richards. And this frame part was made in Germany. I'm not even sure you can read that, but here it says made in Germany. And so based on this sticker on the back for C.A. Richards, which has the name of the orchids, and the fact that this is leather, I'm definitely thinking this is probably from the 30s, just from the style of it. So this is just really neat piece of art, and you can see how shiny it has. This very like foily kind of look to it. It's really cool. And this is $15 and it's number 32. Yes, it has. You can tell that whoever had this before, again, it was probably in someone's collection for a number of years. And where I got this was probably like from an estate. And Belinda, I have you for number 32. And so, yeah, this was probably in someone's private collection for a long time, probably until they either passed away or had to go into a retirement home from, because that's usually one of the places I go to, most of their stuff is either people are downsizing, excuse me, downsizing to go into like a retirement or assisted living or something, or they have passed away. Um, but I like going to that place because you find absolutely beautiful things, and it gives me a chance to find good and caring homes for them to go into. And then the last bit of art that I have here, it is kind of a honey hole. Yes. These are two prints that go together, and the colors on these are just insanely beautiful. So I'm going to hold, well, I'll hold this one up first because this is the one that is, that goes up and down. And I'm going to try to get, getting nothing but glare here. Let's see. There we go. But these are just the biggest, brightest, boldest colors on this. And this gal is a out of Miami, Florida, this artist. And so that just explains a lot about the look and the colors that she uses. And so then this print goes the other direction, which is again great for gallery type walls, because you always like, well, some people like to have all things go the same direction. I like to mix it up and have some go vertical and some go horizontal. But I just loved her colors. They are just so beautiful. And so these two together are just a lot of fun. See if I can get those in there. They look great together, and they were very nicely framed. So they probably bought them, on vacation from the artist, while they were down in Florida, because they have the matching frames. Both of these frames are the same, and they are kind of professionally done. And so these together are $24, and they're number 29. But yeah, if you really like those bright Miami colors, it's like that would definitely add a pop of color. And oh, and Jen Bootsy, wonderful. Yeah, those, my camera and lighting are not doing those justice. You are going to love those. They are so beautiful and so well done. I am very impressed by that artist. She is very good. This is another handmade piece, and this is signed on the back, M. Hines 85. So this was, I'm gonna go out and guess that this was done in 85 since they put the date on it. I'm gonna take a chance and make that guess. But this is really nice because you can see we have the three different, or the three of these with the colors on them. So I would imagine that they did some kind of a heating to get it to turn those colors. And then we have just these others that are the plain brass. Now, these are really thin. So this is super light. And you can see I can bend this. It's so thin. So this is not a heavy metal piece of art. This is quite light, and you could even have a little bit of flexibility as to where these are, because they do bend just a little bit. And I'll show you the back here, because here we have, oops, where did it go? Oh, here. So here we have the hook for hanging. Oh, I guess it goes up and down, doesn't it? Okay, well, never mind. I guess it goes this way. I always thought it went this way, but I guess it goes this way because the hook is right here for hanging. Although you could probably stick a nail in and have it go like this way or this way. To me, it just kind of made more sense to go this way, but I guess it does go that way. But I guess with artists, you can kind of do it your own way, right? You're getting giddy. Oh, and so here is, again, I'm going to show the back here because the signature is right here of the artist. And then the hanging hook, oops, where did it go? Did I lose it again? Yep, it's right up here on the top. So this very top leaf is where it hangs. But isn't that a beautiful butterfly? I am so impressed with that. And then on the back, you can see where they soldered in the little antennae that come up. And so for this beautiful piece, this is $15 and it is number 16. And I have salt and pepper shakers in their own little basket. Oh, and Jen Bootsy, wonderful. So these cute little salt and pepper shakers come in their own little basket. Now there is no marking on them. There's no marking here and no marking on these as to where they are made. But I'm going to take them out here and show you that they've got their cute little arms up so that they hang over the basket. And they've got the little flowers there, and then their tails form the S and the P for salt and pepper. Now I guess one has the stopper and the other one doesn't. Faye, thank you. My cat is using the wrong scratching post. I guess she doesn't like the fact that I'm talking and not talking to her. But these are just adorable. And then they sit right in their little basket there. So sweet. I love their little flowers match the little flowers on the basket. And this is $14 and they're number 35. And I have this is an aluminum tray. And this is handmade. But being aluminum, it's nice and light. And what's really neat about this design is it's lots of flowers. And in terms of what flower it is, I'm not sure. It almost kind of looks like a poppy to me, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, what's really neat is when you look at this, and I'm going to try to get it so that you can see it, is hidden within here. There's a strawberry right there. And then over here, there are some grapes hidden in. But the rest of the design is, from what I can tell, is flowers. And then the handle is hooked in. You can see right here where they hooked that in. And then they made this nice rim around the divided dish. And I really like finding these ones that are handmade. I mean, this is so much talent goes into making these handmade items. And on the back here, there is a stamp, and I'm going to try to get that in the light so you can read that. That says that this is what does it say? Hand finished aluminum. That's what it says. And this is $8, and it is number 18. And that is kind of everything I have um, for going through like the first time. That's pretty much everything that I have that I can find. I'm doing a quick look around. Um, so if anybody wasn't at the beginning and would like me to go back through some of the items that were at the beginning, I can definitely do that. I am just going to move things around real quickly here to get access to some of those things. And like I will go ahead and start with this little Coca-Cola tin. This is a delivery truck and the wheels go around. And this is from 1995. No, Jen, I don't need your info. I do have it. The elephant bowl, yes. This is the elephant bowl. And so here I will show you the design that is on the bottom of the bowl. And then the elephant, you can see, is carved into the bowl. And then I'll try to get, there we go, the light on here so you can see the wood a little better. And so when it sits, you can see this part of the bowl and a little bit then of the beautiful leaves that they've painted in. And then here's a closer look at the elephant himself. You can see he's got a little bit of a tail that they've just kind of carved in there. The trunk it looks like it almost goes to the middle. I'm going to try to do it straight on there. So let's see. I'm going to get out my ruler and I'm going to take a look here and see that it's 5 inches across. Well, actually, it's 5 inches across, and you can see that the trunk does go just about, oops, that's upside down. Sorry about that. Let me get it this way. There we go. So it is 5 inches across, and the trunk does go just about to that 2.5 inch mark, which would be right here, which is pretty close to where the trunk is. So I would say it may be off by 1/4 of an inch, but it does look like it goes almost to the middle of the bowl. And then it is actually connected to the middle. And so Melissa, oh yes. Yes, well, have a good sleep, Melissa. And yes, I have no doubt that I will be popping up at some of the great sales that are going on tomorrow. Okay, was that enough, Joanne? If there's anything else in there, please let me know if you'd like to see anything else in that. So yes, you want the bowl? Okay, thank you. Okay, bye, Melissa. See you tomorrow at some point. And then I still have this beautiful quilted table runner, this nice big one with the pretty green scene, green material used on the back. And this was $15 and it's number 61. And this was handmade and it does have beautiful quilting stitches in it. And again, I'll show this purple side here. See if I can get that in there so you can see the beautiful stitching that was done on that. Okay, well, good night, Sarah. Thanks for stopping in. Have anything with roses or anything pink? Well, kind of. I do have this set of napkins that do have pink flowers on them, and there's 6 of them, and I don't think that they've ever been used. They still feel very crisp. And let's see. Um, I have this set of creamer, individual size cream and sugar that has pink roses on it. And this, I just have tape on here to keep the lid on, but this is in very good condition. The gold trim on here is just perfect. And this is marked Marco on the bottom. And then I will show, oops, the creamer, which has roses on the top also, and then roses all the way around. And again, very good condition, no chips or cracks on this. And the pair is $8 and it's number 41. And okay, Debbie, wonderful. And then I do have my email address up at the top, and it is in the description. And because I don't think you have bought from me before, and if you could just send me an email with your PayPal email address and your mailing address, that would be great. And oh, and Joanne's battery is dying. So wonderful. Thank you for stopping by. And Merry Christmas to you. And hopefully, I will see you again at some point before Christmas to wish you a Merry Christmas again. So take care and thank you so much for stopping by. And do I have anything else? I think that is pretty much it with the pink and the roses. The only, because this is red with flowers. This is a table runner, and that unfortunately is red. But this is really sweet with the blue hearts. Oh, sure. That is fine. And thank you so much. And hopefully, I will see you again at another sale. So, thank you, Debbie, for stopping by. And I had these four of these ceramic dishes that could be used as coasters or trinket dishes or kitchen prep dishes. And there's four of them in the set. They are $8, number 9. And I had this beautiful enamel bowl from India with this lovely floral pattern on the inside and outside. It did have just one little spot right here where the enamel has unfortunately come off. But this is beautiful from India, and it was $14, number 42. And I had this beautiful candle holder with the amber glass and the brass base. And this has a really nice felt cover again, so it won't scratch any surface. And this just slips in to this base. And if you had another one of these glass ones, you could change it out for different seasons. And this was $10, number 36. And I had this little elephant clear glass candle holder. This was $6, number 37. And one of my favorites is this little mouse bank. This was hand painted by Alice in 69. And Alice took, or whoever she gave it to, took absolutely beautiful care of this. This is in wonderful, pristine condition. And here's his little bank slot. And here is the bottom that says Holland mold. And then it says, here, I'm going to flip it this way to show that it says Alice 69. And he is $12, number 44. And I think that is pretty much a recap of everything. And so I want to thank everyone for coming to this sale. This was a lot of fun, and it was great having you guys around for the chat and giving you a place to kind of spend the chat. I think I'm probably going to do this again next Saturday because, again, a lot of people are not. Going to family gatherings and stuff for the holidays like they normally would. And I want to give people, a place to kind of come and hang out and have fun. And I am measuring the Coke truck for you. And so, yeah, so this is great that everyone was here for that. And I want to, have an opportunity to do this again. So this is 7 inches long. And this is, let's see, with the wheels, it's 4 inches tall and 3 inches wide. So 7 inches long, 4 inches tall, and then 3 inches wide is how big this is. And this is $6 and it's number 47. And welcome, Connie. Let me get this over here. And let's see. And if anybody watches this again, or if you watch the preview video I had, oh, sure, I can do that. It's very clean on the inside, and I'll show you all around. So here it is on the inside, no rust. This is from 1995. There is a little bit of wear on the rim, just a little bit. But the underside is very clean. You can even see the engine there. Don't see any real rust or anything on here. And I'll get in here so you can see there's just a little bit every once in a while when they took off the lid. There's a little bit of wear in the corners because this is a really tight fit on for the lid to go on. That's a very tight fit. So there is just a little bit of wear there in the corners for when the lid came on and off. But that's really the only place where there really shows any wear. Okay, I'll put you down for that, Connie. Thank you. And then my cat just decided to jump up here, of course, and steal my pen. There we go. Goodness. And is there anything else that anyone might be interested? Connie, I don't know how long you were here. If you've been here for a while and saw me recapping everything, or if there's anything else in particular that you might be interested in. And thank you, Melanie. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks everybody for stopping by and giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I have some really fun giveaways that I am looking forward to doing when I hit 500 subscribers. And I also have a video out showing the items that I'm going to be having for the giveaway for the 500 subscribers, and a chance for you to earn bonus entries into the giveaway by bringing some subscribers to my channel. So thank you everyone so much for popping into this sale. I will be having a sale on Wednesday also. So if you're interested, if I send you an invoice and you'd like to hold off and wait until Wednesday's sale, I can definitely do that. I'll probably even put a note in there. And I may just go ahead and contact everybody by email to remind them that if you want me to hold off and wait until after Wednesday's sale to mail, to kind of get things together and mail things, I definitely can, because I know how good it is to combine shipping costs on things. So again, take care, everyone, and thank you so much. And have a great rest of your weekend. And I'm sure I will be seeing everyone around. So again, take care, and Merry Christmas to everybody if I don't see you. And yes, everyone, please stay safe. And we will get through these holidays, and it's just going to be different this year, I think, for a lot of people. And so we will do some things for everyone in this wonderful community, so that we can get through and have as much togetherness as we can. So thanks, Connie. I appreciate that comment. And good night to everyone. And I will see you probably tomorrow at some point. Thanks for stopping in, and have a good one. And again, take care.